Does grass feed?
Grass.
Grass feeds grass. You can't grow grass if you don't have the photosynthetic base to grow grass. What else does grass feed? Soil, the microbial life, the organic matter, creating soil structure so that water can infiltrate. Grass feeds the soil. And what else does grass feed? Cows. So there's no such thing as wasting grass. This is, anything left behind is still doing something for you. In what form do we get some of our oxygen?
H2O.
Well, there's that form, which is water, which we already have.
Air.
Specifically, carbon dioxide. And there's one more. We have solar energy, water, carbon dioxide. What's the other one? These things make feed.
Calcium?
Grass.
No, manure.
Oh, nitrogen. Fertilizer.
Let's take that just a little broader. What did you say? Minerals. Yeah. That's the only four things that it takes to make beef. Solar energy, water, soil minerals, carbon dioxide. It doesn't take diesel fuel. It doesn't take steel. It takes those four things. When we start focusing our management on those four things and what we call the ecosystem processes associated with them, energy flow, water cycle, mineral cycle, some people say succession, I say biodiversity. When we focus our management on those four cycles or processes, that's where we can generate real wealth in ranching. So solar energy is one of our main ingredients. The solar panel was already mentioned. We are looking at the solar panel. That's what this pasture is solar panel. I don't remember, whose place was it where we did percent solar interception?
David.
At David's. Okay. All these start running together. Those of you who are at David's will recall that we looked at the ground in front of us and tried to estimate what percent of solar energy, of incoming solar energy, are we capturing with our solar panel, our factory for making cow food. I want to preface this because I'm thinking of it right now and I might forget later. We have made an investment in building this factory. We have a land cost. We've put fence around it. At some point this was seeded down. Fertilizer's been applied to it. Might be stock water development. There's a center pivot. We're pumping water and we have hardware doing it out there. We have made an investment in the factory. In most businesses, if you build a factory or a retail store or an office building, you try to operate at that capacity. Let's think specifically about a factory and operating it to its capacity. So, as we look at this solar panel out in front of us, this pasture, what percent of incoming photosynthetically active radiation are we capturing with this solar panel today? And I would prefer those people who weren't at Dave's to hold your estimates briefly, and let's see if some of the newbies want to make a suggestion. Brian says probably 10%. That's a great estimate.
I would have said higher than that, but 20%.
Okay. This is going to be square dancing. Now we're going to walk across the panel. Wendy, you and I are going to exchange positions. Everybody else, in a clockwise manner, walk across here, look straight down in here, and think and use your eyeballs, your vision as solar energy coming down, and think in terms, walking across here, looking straight down, how much solar energy do you think we're capturing? And we're not doing this as steps, and yeah, there is the possibility that 9 people are going to collide at the center. And you don't have to be right back next to the person you started next to, but let's reform the circle.